All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice is coming good and clear. Please inform me if you have any difficulty from your side regarding my voice. Today we are back, and I am back home in the state after a long trip. And we did some good activities during this trip, and especially in Germany, we met very good brothers. I'm very proud to meet them. They are wonderful people. Brothers and sisters actually, and it was a very successful trip, and they were really very good to me. Very wonderful people. I don't know how to describe how nice those brothers are and sisters. During the time I was in Europe, I did many broadcasts, but it was not like consistent the same I used to do it when I'm home. For a very simple reason. Sometimes the internet is not good at all. Sometimes there's no internet at all. Sometimes I don't have a privacy to do so. However, we are back, and we are ready to do what we do. During the time I was away, I received many emails, especially in Facebook, and people are asking where I am, and etc. My friend, just stay in touch. The website in the front of your eyes, this is the website you can get updated always. Please subscribe there, and we have minds.com, which is minds.com/Christian Prince. Subscribe to that channel too, to be updated always about what we are doing and where we are. Now today our topic is why Muslims do not understand Islam, or why Muslims do not know anything about Islam. I hear always people talking about they want to debate me, and I don't know how a Muslim can even debate me about anything. I mean, you don't even know who is your God. Have you ever heard of a Muslim knows who is Allah? Have you ever heard even one Muslim knows how the father of Muhammad, his name is Abdullah? Do you know what Abdullah mean? Abdullah mean the slave of Allah. How Muhammad father, he don't believe in Allah, yet he is the slave of Allah, and his name is a slave of Allah. Any Muslim knows even why they celebrate what they call Al-Adha? They don't know. They have no idea. Anyone knows where the name is coming from? Anyone know where the name Fitr coming from? Anyone know what the name Muhammad coming from? Anyone knows anything about Islam? They don't know. All what they have for us, when you ask them a question, this is weak and this is da'if. Brother, this hadith is da'if. Well, the da'if was, this hadith was healthy for the last 14 centuries. Now it's da'if. The Quran is da'if. Muhammad is da'if. The Muslims are da'if. Islam is da'if to the point they want to make a law in the United Nations to stop anyone from insulting Islam. I mean, do you know how da'if this religion is? We behead the one who insulted the Prophet. I mean, what kind of God and what kind of a prophet need you to behead for him unless he is very da'if? And even the Quran says, قاتلوهم يعذبهم الله بأيديكم. Fight them, kill them, Allah punish them by your hands. I mean, what kind of God? He cannot do it himself. Can't your God Allah kill me? Why he need you to kill me? Why he is teaching violence? Why he cannot do his own work? I mean, he is God. The Muslim, they say to us, if Allah wants something, he say be, and it is going to be. Okay, name for me one thing Allah he said be, and it was according to Islam. What is that? Adam took him long time to finish him, to the point Adam he said to Allah, finish me before the sun set, man. What B is going to be? So today we are going to discuss a very unique topic, as usual. But before we go there, many of you send me questions, and it's very hard to catch up with every one of you. Like, I open my Facebook because I cannot log in from overseas, and I found many people sending me questions, and this is one of them about Mark 6:18. Sorry, 16:18. Uh, let me open the gospel and see together what is the question. I'm not going to show the name of the person who sent the question, you know. This is not really important. The important is the topic. He sent me that the Muslim, they say that David Wood, he could not answer this question, and I don't know what is a big deal about. I mean, why you mentioned to me a name of somebody? I don't know if he can. I mean, I don't know why he cannot answer the question. But this is what Muslims say. I mean, I don't think he have difficulty to answer it. I think this is very easy and, you know, silly question. But anyway, I will go there. Give me a second, just to when I'm trying to show all the verse in the screen. The screen is not showing yet, so don't think I am not showing. I'm just trying to get it ready. All right. Look like we have to do more. Zoom out. Okay. All right. Now I think it's working fine. All right. This is the question, which the person who sent to me said that the Muslims said that David Wood, he could not answer it. I don't know if this is true or not. However, they shall take up a serpent, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. My friend, we as a Christians believe, and everybody knows, that we believe that Jesus himself was killed. Is that true or not? Is that correct? Isn't it from the beginning of the teaching of Jesus, speaking about himself and what will happen to himself, that he will die and how they will kill him, and he prophesied about everything will happen to him, exactly happen what he said. So if the Lord of the Christian himself die, so how you try to translate, or let us say to understand this verse in the way the Muslim they do it, don't be a foolish, because the answer is very silly. Jesus himself died. Do you understand what I'm saying? Jesus himself died. The Christian, all of them, they say day and night, he died, he was killed. Not only he died, he was killed. So death for us is not what this verse is saying. It's not about if we drink poison, if a snake bite me, I will not die. This is not about this. This is about that Jesus said it clearly, whoever die and believe in me, he will live. Nothing will hurt you. Hurt is not, you know, Jesus, he said, I lay down my body, nobody can take it from me, for he's the Lord. However, death is a must for every human being, and you will be hurt. All the apostles of Jesus, they being killed, crucified, being given to as food to the animals, as many of the earlier Christians. So we as a Christians, we witness a lot of discrimination and death, murder. The people, they died, they sacrificed themselves in order to stay in the faith, and until now nothing changed. So if Abdul, he want to talk about it, say this is the illiterate way, this is his understanding, because he's a foolish man. If you want to debate me about my book, you debate me about my belief, not your belief. This verse is not about that a snake cannot kill me, and it's not about a lion cannot eat me, and it's not about that I will not die, and it's not about that we are you know, we have like a bulletproof. This is not what the verse is saying. This is the verse speaking about the eternal life you will be given, as Jesus, he promised us. All harm they can do to you will not affect you, for they can kill the body, but they cannot kill the spirit. They cannot send you to hell. Death is temporary in Christianity, and especially if it's a death is done or happened because you are defending your faith, which means you die for very simple reason that you are a Christian. And as long as the Muslims, they are taking this in literate way, let us show them the literate way. This is their prophet, the prophet of the Ajwa. You're a prophet, he said, if any of you eat 7 Ajwa a day, eat what? 7 Ajwa a day, no poison is going to affect him. Allah apostle said He who eats 7 ajwa dates every morning will not be affected by poison or magic on the day he eats them. Who is the Muslim when to practice that for us? I will give you an opportunity to eat 10 ajwa, not 7, my friend. Any Abdul want to do that? This is literate. This is about food. This is literally literate speech about literate behavior and act. It's about eating something, and if you eat that thing, nothing will hurt you. Well, I want to see the Muslim doing that. And the funny, Muhammad himself, he died by poison, and he was affected by magic. Isn't it funny that the one who issued this medicine, he himself was under the influence of both, and he died by poison? If we go in the hadith, we will see Muhammad saying the following. This is Aisha, the wife of Muhammad. She said, remember, this is Aisha, not me. And this is Sahih al-Bukhari. This is not Daif. This is a very fat hadith. He said, the Prophet in his element in which he died used to say, oh Aisha, I still feel the pain caused by the food I ate at Khaybar. And at this time, which mean at this moment, at this time, which mean at this moment, which and this time, which mean at this moment, I feel as if my aorta is being cut off from the poison. Where is the ajwa? What is the ajwa? Muhammad, did you forget to eat ajwa that day? I mean, what's wrong with you? You know you have many enemies. You know you killed a lot of people. You know somebody is going to try to kill you. Can't you, for the sake of Allah, eat 7 ajwa every morning? Muhammad died by poison, and his ajwa did not protect him. And not only that, the Prophet was bewitched. Was what? Bewitched. Which means now we have double problem. Muhammad ajwa did not protect him from the poison, and he did not protect him from being bewitched. Read with me, please. Once the Prophet was bewitched, so that he began to imagine that he had done a thing which in fact he had not done. Guys, I imagined myself a week ago in Germany. Because somebody did to me black magic. And during the imagination, I saw myself walking with the brother Amir. And during the imagination, I saw myself walking with the brother Dennis. And through the imagination, I saw myself with many brothers. All it was under black magic. And how they did the black magic to the Prophet? They took some hair from him. This is why we see many people, they are trying to be bold. I mean, it's very risky. Somebody take your hair. That will be a problem. So the Prophet who said, if you eat 7 ajwa, no magic will affect you and no poison will kill you, he himself was affected by both. And look, if we say to a Muslim, Abdul, you're a prophet, the bewitched prophet, he will be insulted. Is that true? If I say to a Muslim right now, you're a prophet is the bewitched prophet, are you going to be insulted? Yes, you will be insulted. It's in front of your eyes. You Muslim says that, not me. How in the world you Muslim follow a man he was bewitched? And not only that, he imagined that he had done a thing which in fact he did not. What does that mean? He thought he went to the bathroom, but he did not. What does that mean? He saw an angel, but it was not an angel, it was a cat. What does that mean? He heard Allah talking to him, but it was not Allah, it was the cow of the neighbor. What can, how I can follow a prophet? He imagined things, they are not true. And how many things he imagined? And why Allah allows such a thing to happen to Muhammad?